Now, the first day of the televised impeachment inquiry against US President Donald Trump ended this morning. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi started the inquiry in September of this year after a whistleblower complaint about a phone call between Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky came to light. Trump and other government officials were allegedly pressuring Ukraine to investigate the president's political rival, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. Trump has since denied that there is anything wrong with the call. He is currently seeking re-election in 2020. To tell us more, we have ST's foreign editor, Jeremy Au Yong. Hello.
Hi, Kim.
So could you tell us more about what happened today?
Okay. If you just want to talk about what happened today, that's easier. But as you noted in the intro, this impeachment inquiry was launched 1 month ago, well, more than a month ago. What happened today was the public part of the impeachment inquiry. Prior to this, they had been conducting these depositions, these interviews with maybe about a dozen witnesses, all behind closed doors. They did release transcripts and statements, but that was the extent that the public got to see of it. So the difference today was, it's on TV. You get to see the toing and froing, the questioning of the witnesses by the Democrats and the Republicans and their hired lawyers. So the two that showed up today were two career Foreign Service officers, one named William Taylor, one named George Kent. And they had been interviewed before as part of this process, so they didn't say all that much that was new. So what we got today was to see the interaction. And in terms of news, what we saw was they did reinforce a lot of what the initial whistleblower complaint that launched this whole impeachment inquiry. They did reinforce a lot of the accusations that were made there against Donald Trump. In terms of new news, William Taylor did talk about one instance of a phone call that he said a member of his staff had overheard between Trump and Gordon Sondland, which is a donor who got appointed as a diplomat to EU, and Trump was very interested in the Biden investigations. So what this means, again, this is not entirely new to us, this is something everybody assumed was true. What this means, it just undercuts Donald Trump's ability to say that the quid pro quo business that was taking place in Ukraine was purely being done by his underlings and nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Because this implicates him directly.
I see. So what would you say is your take on the progress so far? Is it likely that he's going to be impeached?
I've been burned before by making predictions about Donald Trump.
Okay.
So I will say the impeachment process has progressed quite swiftly. Okay. In the past month, a lot has happened to get to the stage that we are at now. And it does seem that the Democrats are quite firmly behind impeachment. And that would mean that if they take a vote, he will be impeached. You just need a simple majority in the House to impeach the president. The Democrats control the House. If they hold a vote, I find it quite likely that Donald Trump will be impeached. What happens beyond that is anybody's guess. Beyond that, the process goes to the Senate. So impeachment is like a prosecution, a pre-trial hearing, and then there's a trial in the Senate.
Okay.
So for conviction in the Senate, for him to be removed from office, that will require 2/3 of the Senate to back it. That feels highly unlikely. It would mean 20 Republican senators abandoning their own party to vote their own president out of office. That seems highly unlikely.
I see. Well, thanks for being so brave to take the risk and sharing your predictions with us, Jeremy. And if you'd like to read the full story and to keep up with this as it develops, do stay tuned to straitstimes.com.